By the way, you're tuned into Anything Goes on member-supported WFDU FM. I'm Lise Avery. We're speaking with Ken Wolf, the star of The People in My Hips at Manhattan Repertory Theater. And yes, we'll have free tickets for you in just a minute or two. But we can see snippets or trailers up on YouTube, right, Ken?
Yes, YouTube channel, The People in My Hips. I have some video up there. I didn't put the really wild stuff because I wanted to save it for the show, but there is some interesting video of me doing yoga. There's a trailer for the show. There's a therapy session up there. Interesting, fascinating stuff.
Yeah, well, it's amazing because I certainly, in my journey to reach here, wherever here is, I had to take. I certainly took some similar journeys with my own inner child, as it were, and the need to actually allow yourself to be lots of different people. And if you're walking that. I think many of us manifest pain that we cannot explain. And we think, oh, it's because I'm getting older, or, oh, it's because I reached for that can of soup yesterday or something. But it, in fact, might be something else. And that's really the point of The People in My Hips. I'm going to tell you guys one more time about the Manhattan Repertory Theater, which is really kind of neat. It produces original new plays with little or no cost to the participants. It's a forum for playwrights, directors, and actors to share and explore their craft. So it's a really creative place. They run seasonal play festivals, and Manhattan Repertory Theater Company plays and produces returning festival artists. And Ken, you guys are about to embark upon, actually, you have a fest that's ending, and then you have a summer fest, right, Ken Wolf?
We actually have a summer fest, which will be starting July 1st, and we're accepting plays until midnight tonight.
No way!
Yeah, so you can drop them off in the lobby of 303 West 42nd Street with the doorman. Information is at www.manhattanrep.com if you want to submit your play. It's all there. But you got to get there tonight by midnight. So
it's a hard copy. I can't send you an.
No, it's a hard copy.
Okay, so you have to print it.
You got to run into Manhattan.
All right, Rudy. I know Rudy's listening. We've got a couple of writers that I know of who tune into Anything Goes. So that's manhattanrep.com is your website. Is that right, Ken? And well, you've brought a couple of pairs of tickets for us to see The People in My Hips. How many pairs did you have?
3 pairs.
3 pairs. And can we choose? We had there are 2 shows, right? The 11th and the 18th. So which shows are those for?
They can choose either date.
Wow.
Either date.
Wow, you guys. Okay, so that's the scoops. You can check your calendar for Saturday the 11th or Saturday the 18th at 3 p.m. And log on to manhattanrep.com for more information about The People in My Hips and about the Manhattan Repertory Theater. If you're a writer or an actor or would like to see The People in My Hips, it's really one of the finest pieces of creative work I've seen on or off Broadway in a very long time, you guys. So please, I know there aren't that many shows left, but make some time and see The People in My Hips on one of those Saturdays. And I hope that Ken will keep us apprised of when you're going to have more shows of The People in My Hips.
Absolutely.
Will you be producing that at Manhattan Rep as well, or might you choose a larger venue?
We'll see. We're connecting with some producers, and you never know where it may go. So we're in the process of just doing that journey. That journey. Where that piece will go.
Okay.
But I know The People in Hips journey for me is going to go on for a while because I really need to get this information out to people. I think it's really important.
And you have a list of practitioners and people that you
I have a list of people I've worked with. And actually had a number of people come to the show who had similar problems, and I just referred them to people.
Isn't that something?
After the show, I'm there to talk to people. So if you have stuff, come see the show, talk to me. And I'm not a therapist, but I can lead you in the direction to someone who can help you with your whatever that weird problem you may be having that no one understands.
Well, yeah, I think that's, and I can't let you go without actually talking about this. You and I talked about this after I saw The People in My Hips, is that there are so many people walking around with something like this that is a burden to them, and yet they think, as you suggested, that others will think they're crazy, and so they just walk around with the physical and emotional pain. And
sometimes they start to think that they are going crazy, and it's not. It's often an energy imbalance in their body.
Did you think that you were going crazy, Ken?
No, because I was detached because it came out of yoga. I pulled out and looked at it. I was fearful of that, but I refused to even go there.
Wow.
I refused to go down that avenue. I refused to say that I could not handle this. And I knew that if I'm a Capricorn, so I'm really stubborn. And I knew if I just kept
at it. Is that the ram?
No, Capricorn is the goat.
The goat, all right.
So I knew that if I just stayed committed and stayed connected to my soul and stayed connected to who I really was, I would find a solution. And remarkably, I did. Thank God.
Wow. It's a remarkable show, Ken Wolfe. I hope you have a great deal of continued success with it, and I thank you for the courage to share it with everybody, because it's work that is not only empowering for you, but empowering and joyful for those in the audience who have the privilege to see it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming in, Ken Wolfe. All right, you guys, and we're going to be offering up these tickets, so stick around, and we'll open the phone lines in just a minute. I'm Lise Avery. Thanks so much for tuning in to Anything Goes, and tomorrow is Billie Holiday's birthday, so we're playing a whole lot of Billie today here on Anything Goes. And remember, Manhattan Repertory Theater, the website is manhattanrep.com, and the telephone number 646-329-6588.